What if the very goals you're chasing are the reason you still feel unfulfilled? We've been told that success brings happiness, that if we just achieve enough, earn enough, or become enough, we'll finally feel at peace. But here's the truth. Most people reach their goals only to find themselves quietly asking, is this it? In this video, we're going beyond goal setting. We'll explore why chasing achievements often leaves us empty, and how to cultivate a life driven by purpose, presence, and meaning instead. Section 1. The Goal Trap. Why achievements feel empty. Think about the last time you achieved something you worked hard for. Maybe it was a promotion, a degree, or even hitting a fitness milestone. That rush of pride felt amazing for a while, and then, almost silently, it faded. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation, our brain's tendency to return to its baseline of satisfaction, no matter how big the win. You see, our nervous system is designed to adapt, not to dwell. It celebrates the peak for a moment and then starts looking for the next hill to climb. And so begins the loop, the endless chase. We measure our worth by productivity. We attach our identity to results. And even though we're constantly doing, we often forget why. It's not that goals are wrong. It's that when goals become our only compass, we lose touch with something deeper. We mistake movement for meaning and progress for purpose. Section 2. The Inner Compass. Rediscovering what truly drives you. When was the last time you paused long enough to ask yourself, what do I actually want? Not what looks impressive on paper, not what others expect, but what genuinely lights me up from within? That question is the beginning of purpose. Your inner compass is not found in ambition, it's found in awareness. It speaks in moments of stillness, not in the noise of the world. To access it, you have to be willing to listen. Maybe you journal. Maybe you take a quiet walk without your phone. Maybe you allow yourself to sit in silence, even when it feels uncomfortable. Because beneath that discomfort, something profound begins to emerge. Clarity. Purpose isn't discovered in a single breakthrough. It's cultivated through curiosity, reflection, and honesty with yourself. Ask what energizes me? What drains me? When do I feel most like myself? Purpose lives in those answers. Section 3. From goals to intentions, the shift that changes everything. Traditional goal setting focuses on the what to achieve, by when, and how to measure it. But intention is about the how you show up each day, regardless of the outcome. A person living with intention asks, how can I express my values in this moment? How can I align my actions with who I want to be? For example, instead of setting a goal like, I need to meditate every day, an intention could be, I want to live from inner calm and awareness. That shift changes everything. Because now, even if you miss a day, your direction remains the same. Your anchor is internal, not external. Goals measure progress. Intentions measure presence. And presence is where fulfillment begins. Section 4. The Purpose Action Loop. Living in alignment. Purpose without action is philosophy, but action without purpose is just noise. The sweet spot is when your daily actions become an extension of your deeper values. This is what I call the purpose action loop. It begins with clarity. You identify what truly matters, then comes alignment. You design your habits and choices around that. Then reflection. You pause, review, and ask, does this still feel true for me? And finally, growth. You adjust, evolve, and begin again. Each loop bringing you closer to authenticity. It's a living process, not a finish line. One practical exercise, write down your 3 core values. For example, integrity, creativity, peace. Then look at your week. How many of your actions reflected those values? That awareness alone can recalibrate your entire life. Section 5. The Resistance. What holds us back? Let's be real. Living with purpose isn't easy. When you start redefining your life around meaning instead of metrics, you'll encounter resistance. Your mind will whisper, you're wasting time. Your ego will crave recognition, and the world around you will tell you to keep hustling. But remember this, the discomfort you feel when you slow down isn't failure. It's detox. You're unlearning years of conditioning that equated your worth with your output. You're retraining your nervous system to value peace over pressure, stillness over speed, depth over distraction. True growth often begins when you stop chasing and start trusting. Section 6, the ripple effect of purpose, beyond the self. Here's the beautiful thing about living with purpose. It doesn't just change you, it changes everyone around you. When you operate from alignment, your presence becomes grounding. Your relationships deepen, your work gains meaning, and people feel your authenticity, even without words. Purpose isn't loud. It doesn't need to prove itself. It simply radiates. When you live with intention, your life becomes a message, not of perfection, but of presence. Section 7, legacy, redefining success. We often think of legacy as something grand, something left behind after we're gone. But in truth, legacy is built in the small, consistent moments of alignment today. It's in how you listen, how you care, how you show up. Every choice either adds to or detracts from that legacy. So perhaps real success isn't about how far you climb, but how deeply you live. Not about reaching every goal, but about becoming the kind of person who inspires others simply by being themselves. Closing message. When you live by goals alone, you live for the future. When you live by purpose, you live for the moment, and the moment expands your life. You don't need a bigger plan. You just need a deeper connection to what already matters. Fulfillment isn't somewhere you arrive. It's something you embody every single day. So go beyond the checklist, beyond the pressure to prove, beyond the noise of constant achievement. Cultivate a life that means something, because in the end, purpose isn't what you find. It's what you choose to live.